Well, hello again. Trucker Todd here, and time for another video. Alright, you've seen them at the Iowa 80 truck stops and a few other places. That's where I most commonly see them, at the Iowa 80 truck stops. And I mentioned them in my Friday video when I was talking about bad weather driving. Of course, what I'm referring to is the auto socks. And I don't know why they call them auto socks. They're for trucks. But anyway, they are the substitute, let's say, for snow chains. Now, if you've been on YouTube looking around, you've seen videos where drivers show them to you. Drivers even show you how to put them on. But I have yet to see a video on YouTube where somebody actually put them on, used them, and then told you how they held up after some use. And I've seen people ask the guys, the YouTubers, questions. Hey, how reliable are these things? How durable are they? And it's always crickets, dead silence. Nobody answers. So in this video, I'm going to do just that. I'm going to tell you what they are, show you how to put them on, how to take them off, and then at the end, I'm going to tell you how they hold up. I gave these a real world test. Friday night, ironically, after shooting the video and saying I'd probably never use them, we found ourselves on Wolf Creek Pass in Colorado, and they had the chain law on. We had to chain up. So I drove these things about 25 or 30 miles. And while I didn't abuse them, I did have some spin out situations, mainly because my transmission, this automatic, couldn't figure out what gear it wanted to be in. And so at some point I locked it in 7th gear and did fine going over the hill. But anyway, I'm going to show you what these tire socks look like after going that 20-25 miles and let you know if I recommend them or not. So y'all hang with me. Here we go.
And this is why I do this, why I'm out here, why I keep that hammer down, flying by these road signs with home on my mind. These wheels turning round for my family and for my kids, for this life I wanna live. And this is why I do this.
One quick thing before we delve into the tire socks. Don't forget to look below. Make sure you're still subscribed to this channel. If you have not done so, don't put off till tomorrow what you can do today. Subscribe today. Then wait for that little bell. Click it. It's free to do. It's going to tell you when new videos show up. And also, while you're down there, give me a thumbs up and share this video on your social media platforms. Videos like this are very important to share. A lot of guys are trying to find solutions in the wintertime for, how they're going to comply with the chain laws, be able to run basically the northwestern part of the country, Colorado, all the way up to Washington, over to California. A lot of those states have chain laws. And this video might be a great tool to help somebody decide which course of action to take. So, share this video. Also, you guys know I'm loving it over here at Dart. I've said several times I'm the happiest I've ever been with any trucking company, including before when I worked at Dart. Things have definitely improved. Sorry for the white glare on my face. The sun is shining in weird. So, if you'd like to know more about working for Dart, there's a link below to apply. There's also the 800 number for recruiting. There's also my email there. Use whichever form of those methods is most comfortable for you. You can email me, ask me questions. If you want to talk with them directly, there's those options there as well. Show ideas. If you've got things you'd like to hear me talk about, put something down in the email or the comments below and I'll try to work it in. This video kind of preempted some other ones. We're going to talk about how to make money in lease purchase. I know a lot of you guys are against those type of things, and we're going to talk about it. Is it for everybody? Is it something you should do? So make sure you're subscribed. You don't want to miss any of those things. Also, before too long, I'll be doing my 90-day review of Dart. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Is it all roses, or have there been some downsides? We'll look into that. And we're also going to do a 90-day review of this 2019 Kenworth T680. Do I like it? Do I hate it? What's good about it? What's bad about it? And how reliable has it been with this PACCAR engine? A lot of guys told me to run from the PACCAR engine. Don't go anywhere near it. Do I agree with them now? We're going to delve into all those things, and I want you to be a part of that. So join me as we discuss those things in upcoming videos. But for now, let's join me outside and talk about the tire sock. Okay, I'm back. This is the bag and what they look like when they come in. You can see it's called Auto Sock. They even have the website on them. And then this bag, after you buy it, just unsnaps up here at the top, and it folds down, revealing 2 socks in each bag. So you're going to need a total of 3 bags. You're going to need one for your trailer. In this case, it has super singles, and they are a little harder to put on the super singles than they are on the duals. And then for your front, you'll need a set for each of your drive tires. It goes on the outside drive. Now let's look at the tire sock itself. If you want to come in, Paula will show. Basically, think of a hairnet. It's got an elastic inner part that goes on the inside of the tire. This material inside sticks to the tire really well. This part is the part that will be where your tread would be, and then this is the front of it, what they look like. At the truck stops, they claim to be good in all the states, but you would want to verify that with your safety department and people like that to make sure. But this is what I'm carrying on the trucks. The bags are real light, less than 5 pounds a piece. My wife was able to carry all 3 bags at once with no problems, so shouldn't have any trouble putting them on. Now the way you install this is super simple. I did this out in the snow in less than 15 minutes. I could have easily done it in probably 6 or 7 minutes if I'd have been in a rush. But here we go. Here, I'm going to show you how to put these on. It's really cool. You install most of it, then you roll forward a little and put the rest on. And if you can kind of zoom in on the tire, we'll see how this goes. So you just throw it over there, and you can see the part that I said goes on the tire is right here on the top. And then coming around to this side. And the great thing about these straps, you can just kind of pull them where you need them. Okay, you can see I've got most of it on. Now I'm just going to pull forward a little bit and watch what it does when I pull forward. Okay, I've pulled around. I think enough where I can show you this. These just keep going over like this. And then as you drive, it will adjust on the tire. Of course, the removal process is the same. When you're removing them, you just grab the back and pull like this. I use these straps in the front too. And of course, you'll have a small section of the tire at the bottom that won't come off. And when that happens, you just roll forward and it comes out. I'm going to pull forward again. Okay, now look right up here. This is the tire sock that was used for the over 20 miles, I'd say close to 30 miles. You can see it's still in great condition. And so for that reason, I'm gonna have to give this high marks. I would highly recommend these. There are some applications where this doesn't work for. If you're in heavy haul or something like that, this might not be the solution for you. But if you're a guy that doesn't need socks very often, maybe you're pulling a reefer or dry van, this might be the answer for you. I will say if you have knobby tires like this, it can be a little hard to put them on, but it's well worth it. It was so much easier to put this on than traditional chains, and it is a little higher than chains at 7.5, but for the weight savings and the size savings, you know, it takes up very little space. We store them under the bunk. We didn't have to get a chain carrier or nothing like that. Don't have to carry a bunch of bungee cords. And so I do highly recommend these. If you guys are looking for a solution, something you might use occasionally, but not very much. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap this one up. I wanna thank everybody for watching. We'll catch you on the next video. Bye-bye.